So hello there, this is Rakul Hassan with you, and today I'm gonna talk about um, these things. Okay, so it's what's the date? 18th September 2020. So it's 7:47 a.m. So let's go to the daily star and just have a look. So this is the heading: antigen test for COVID-19 policy tangled in red tape. Okay, so I don't know what tangled mean, but yeah, let's search for it. And I have to tangled meaning in Bengali. So jotla. Okay, so let's see. So tangled in red tape. Okay, red tape. What does it mean? I don't know. Tape. Okay, it doesn't mean anything. So let's see. Published by Muhammad Al Masumullah. Okay, so the government's COVID-19 testing expansion policy has been caught up in a um, bureaucratic, bureaucratic. Let's see how to pronounce this one. So it's bureaucratic. Okay, so আমলাতান্ত্রিক ক্ষমতাহীন আমলাসুলভ. Okay, bureaucratic red tape, leaving many suspected coronavirus patients dependent on expensive and time-consuming RT-PCR testing for diagnosis of the disease. A final draft of the policy formulated months ago suggests introducing antigen testing, but the authorities concerned have not yet approved it, despite an extensive exercise involving different bodies of the health ministry for the last 2 months. Well, I don't know what does it say in this. What did it say? I mean, what did the author say in these paragraphs? I mean, so let's read this again. A final draft of the policy, formulated months ago, suggests introducing antigen testing, but the authorities concerned have not yet approved it, despite an extensive exercise. Ah, only for extensive exercise. What does it mean? What does the mean? This is not good. Okay, involving different bodies of the health ministry for the last 2 months. Yeah, it's a very pretty much cool thing for Bangladesh. Whenever you are Bangladesh, it's a it's a general, and it's nothing for Bangladesh. um, Maybe we can see there not 2 months, we can see in future 8 months, 1 year after after now it's 4,859 deaths. Okay, but maybe they want more to die, then they will approve it. Okay, so let's move to another para. The final draft is now lying with the Directorate General of Health Services. Well, we know this. These DGHs are maybe the beast of everything. I mean, I see regarding these health services. They don't they don't hear, or just they're on their chair for, for what, for just not giving service uh, to the countrymen, or to the people, country people, but they are just there for their own purpose, for money, for uh, you know you know but just wait for a little bit. To enjoy, to just um, you know to enjoy their health services, sorry, enjoy the advantages from the government. And I don't think there is another purpose. They just holding the big chairs, okay, and they call themselves, they just they claim themselves as big bodies, okay. I don't think so they are. So experts say the policy should have been approved on the urgent basis to boost the number of daily tests and allow suspected COVID-19 patients to avail the alternative testing facilities. With a population of over 160 million, Bangladesh still conducts the lowest testing in the world, with just 10,456 tests per 1 million people. Oh, this is, look how this is working. I mean, how Bangladesh responding to coronavirus suspects, and they're just testing, or I mean tested 10,000 plus people. I mean 10,000 and a half people, um, you know only 10,000 plus people, okay, uh, per million, per 1 million people. Did you I mean what do you think this and the uh, PM, okay, mm, the Jahid Kadir, maybe Jahid Malik, the member of parliament from health, maybe he was a little more crazy, that he told us that Bangladesh could survive corona, even if still now uh, even still now Bangladesh just facing corona, and uh, people are dying without any treatment. I mean, this is a disaster, and how can a member of parliament can say this? I don't know, but I think for Bangladesh uh, it's a normal thing. It's just as usual thing for all of us. So this is a very bad thing. This is a very bad thing for Bangladesh. Okay, so let's look for another one. India is testing for 42,170 people per million. Well, we can't compare us with India because their population is bigger than us. Okay, we have only 1.8 million and 1.8 billion people. But yeah, in the meantime, India has let's see how many people they have. So let's see. 1.3, oh sorry, 2018. So let's see how. So we have only 161.4 million, where India has 1.3 billion. Can you imagine? I mean, why comparison, man? This is not good, man. I mean, this is how can it possible? How can you compare with them? They're in this comparison, they are just far behind us. So let's see another one. So antigen test reveals if a person is currently infected pathogen with a pathogen. Once the infection is gone, the antigen disappears. This test is considered highly accurate and can provide results in minutes. RT-PCR considered a gold standard technology for COVID-19 detection. Traces pieces of the coronavirus to analyzing sputum. What does it say? I don't know. So let's see how it works. Oh, sorry. Thutni, saliva, nishtibon. What does it say? Let's see. So acha, whatever. So analyzing sputum, মানে sap, and mucus samples collected from the human body, nasal and throat. In a pandemic situation, the crucial thing is to make the right decision at the right time. We have limitation in PCR testing facilities. The decision of introducing an antigen test was a good one, but the way it was delayed is unacceptable. Yes, Bangladesh has been and had been accepting things that is not unacceptable, like I don't have to say this because this would be okay, so I don't want to talk about this. Former regional advisor for Southeast Asia and World Health Organization, I mean WHO, told the Daily Star on Monday. He said the government was delaying the process unnecessarily. Coordination between the health ministry and the DGHS is remarkable and observable. We all are seeing the lack of this coordination, which is putting people's lives at risk, he said. So it's a normal thing, man. Why don't you understand? Why don't you mimic the same thing again and again? It's the rules and it's the scenario of Bangladesh. Why it is called Bangladesh? It's called Bangladesh for this, I mean, you know, unmerciful thing from the government we people are facing. This is just a disaster for Bangladesh, and the whole ruling body, I mean whole central ruling body, you know what I mean, is just a disaster for the us, for people who lives in Bangladesh. So let's see. The exercise of introducing the antigen test started in early July, but it is still going on. Yeah, it will be uh, going on. It will keep going on until and unless, mm, maybe until and unless more 100 people, more thousand, or more 20,000 people dies. Okay, so let's go. Let's have a look at the process. On July 5, Professor Nasima Sultan, Additional Director General of DGHS, sent a letter to the Secretary of Health Services Division mentioning the urgency for forming a COVID-19 sample testing expansion policy. In that letter, letter later, in that letter, in that later, she mentioned that the DGHS had already prepared for a draft policy and it could be approved with necessary guidelines on an emergency basis. On July 7th, the draft of the policy was submitted to the Director General of DGHS. The Directorate sent the draft policy to the Health Ministry on July 9. Later, the Ministry formed a committee of experts to prepare a sample testing expansion policy. The committee finalized its report incorporating opinions on August 4 and sent it to the Health Services Division of the Ministry. An official of the division said after submitting the report, the committee came up with a presentation on August 18. After incorporating meeting opinions, the draft was submitted to the ministry on August 23. The official said, preferring authority. Sorry, anonymity. So look at this, look at this process. They have been working, I mean, they just started working on July, and then they just going on, and is still. Let's see what happens on August 31. On August 31, the Health Ministry sent a letter signed by Bilkis Begum, Deputy Secretary of the Ministry, to the DGHS, asking the DG to send the final draft of the policy to the Health Service Division. Contacted Professor Abul Bashar Muhammad Khurshidul Alam, Director General of DGHS, told the Daily Star that they were working on it and would send it back soon to the ministry. Well, look here. Still, it's August. Okay. Still, it's August, and they just saying like they were working on it and they would send it back soon to the ministry. Let's see what happens next. At the end of the last month, okay, at the end of the August, sorry, yes, at the end of the August, Health Ministry Jahid Malik said, let's see what this what this man says. So said the government was going to take an initiative to start rapid antigen testing in public COVID-19 labs to diagnose the coronavirus. Okay, to diagnose the coronavirus. Okay. And you're not still approving those things, not working on those. Okay, so officials at the ministry blamed the DGHS for delaying the process. Yeah, you can only blame, you can only, I mean, do that, need only mouth. Okay, nothing any effort. Okay, so the Health Services Division wrote the DGHS to send the proposal to the ministry officer. Officially, said an official wishing not to be named. Yes, karon naam bolle chakri thakbe na. If we get the proposal today, we will approve it within a day or two without any delay, he added. A senior official of the ministry said basically the ministry officials have to pursue the DGHS officials repeatedly to get any update. Okay, so let's see what does it mean. What does it mean? To pursue the DGHS of repeatedly. Yeah, repeatedly. Look, and you were relying on the government that they will just bring up with the COVID-19 antigen and to save our lives. Yeah, yeah, I know that the Almighty is the is responsible, and the Almighty Allah can make us live or make us die. But yeah, the government has something to do. Yeah, obviously the government has something to do. But if you don't, if they are not responsible, the government has something to do. So okay, so preferring anonymity, he said it is already 14 days, but the ministry is yet to get any reply. Tell me who is responsible. Yeah, there is nobody responsible. We, the people who lives in Bangladesh, responsible for this, because you know you can say like this. This government, how they, I mean, I'll be a you know, what does it call, I don't know, Deshdrohi. Yes, I will be a traitor. Okay, if I say this, I will be a traitor. I'll be caught and I mean মানে গুম করে দিবে ভাই, কিছু করার নাই। ঠিক আছে, মানে কিছু নাই, কোনো কিছুই করার নাই। সো ওইটা বইলা লাভ নাই। ঠিক আছে, সো যেমনি আসো অমনে থাকো। Let's see another one. um so this is a problem, very big problem. So bye bye for now.